name is Sahar Ullah, and I am a PhD candidate at Columbia University. I study Arabic literature and comparative literature, and I'm also a teaching assistant. I am currently teaching for a class called Contemporary Islamic Civilization, and I also, when I have some time, work on a theater project called the Hijabi Monologues, for which I'm a creative director and one of the co-founders. I moved to New York City because I got admitted to Columbia University and they gave me a great package. And I've always dreamed of doing my PhD. It just took me some time to figure out in what particular subject. But when I applied for PhD programs, I applied everywhere. And when I got accepted to Columbia, they flew me here. And I got a look at the university and the professors, and that's what drew me here. I think the best thing about New York is that you get a glimpse of the world up close and personal in a small space, the city. You can find everything here, everything and anything. And I think that's why people don't leave, especially if they're coming from different countries. And if you feel homesick, you can find everything, something from home in the city. Maybe what I miss the most about Florida is being in touch with nature and being able to see trees and fruit trees and walking outside barefoot on the grass. You don't really get that in the city. And especially during the winter, I really, really miss Florida. I'm not sure if I'd want to live my entire life in New York City. Only God knows where I'm going to go next. But right now it's a great place to be, but I think maybe when I get older and have a family and children, I would love for them to grow up where they could also run around in a backyard and trees and on grass barefoot and grow fruits and vegetables.
Hi, my name is Rafiq Chowdhury. I'm a civil engineer. Moved here from Florida about 2.5 years ago. I moved for my occupation, got out here, and immediately started working right after college. Okay, I think the best thing that New York has that Florida doesn't have is the drive, the ambition, the impulse, the sensitivity to time commitments in the business world entirely. And particularly what I'm in construction and civil engineering is a very time-sensitive business. And working as an intern with different companies in Florida, it was just ridiculously slow, and it's not my kind of pace. So I think that's one thing that New York has that Florida doesn't have, and you could see that just walking the streets. But the thing that Florida has that New York doesn't have is, I don't want to say better weather, but at this point, it's middle of March and I'm still cold, so I'm going to say much, much better weather. I think when it comes to New York, I always tell people, a lot of friends have visited me, that it's just for every one thing you hate about New York, there's 10 other things that you love. So with that said, I do plan on continuing my career here. I mean, it's the most aggressive marketplace, no matter what avenue you chose to drive down in life. And in my occupation in particular, it's just construction flourishes here. When there's nothing left to construct, you demolish and construct more. So I feel like as far as job security goes and continue my life, it would definitely still remain out here in New York City.